Ah, boy, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Now, when we was talking earlier, my man had reminded me of something that came up, and I didn't fully recall it, but I don't know how many of y'all remember. Nut that was out at water with Tone, Mink, and Lime. Oh, no, that's the other nut. I'm talking about Nathaniel Watkins. Some more shout out to DC Finest Podcast. Salute, appreciate it. But no, I'm talking about any of y'all that ever go back to the paid in full murder capital era times in DC. If y'all remember any of that. Anybody remember that? Anybody an expert on the paid in full, the Alpo story, all this other stuff been going on. But do anybody remember that story? So if you follow the Alpo story, Alpo alleged that this dude named Nathaniel Watkins, his name Nut or AKA Junior, however you want to pronounce it. He alleged that bruh got him cracked, got him caught up. Do anybody remember this story? What about Gene Deal? When they lied and said Scooter was knocking niggas out in DC clubs. I'm lost. What's good? Nut that was out at what or not? Something more. Shout out to DC. Salute. Gene Deal. What about him? They lied and said Scooter was knocking niggas out in DC clubs. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Rich cousin. Okay, somebody on point. Well, guess what I just discovered, y'all? I went back and looked it up because me and my man, I believe my man GBE Biz was talking about him. So I said, man, I wonder whatever happened. So he said, man, Poe keeps saying that Nut told on him. I know this is an old story, but since we've been on this BMF stuff, I've been in the Pacer file. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the Pacer file. Detroit in the cut. Shout out to Detroit. So I looked it up. And I only glanced through it because I'm doing another story right now on one of my homies, a dude by the name of Ruben Bell, Rap Man. He was a phenomenal middleweight boxer, man. And I'm gonna say in the 90s. Go TV, what's up? Do you know Lawrence Freeman? I don't think so. Coming in, smashing the like button. Salute to the channel. Homie counter snitched. Who counter snitched? Who you talking about when you say counter snitched? But if it wasn't for my man GBE Biz and reminding me of what was going on with this guy Nut, I forgot all about him. So he said that there was a female that was pop when Nut was pop. Now y'all remember back in the late 80s, early 90s, they was giving you football numbers. And they alleged that he had hard. So he said that the girl got life and Nut got life as well. Nut name is Nathaniel Watkins. So, make a long story short, I looked Nut up as I'm looking at cases now. I never had a reason to look it up, and I never had access to these type of court filings. Not in jail anyway. And I finds out that Nut is still in jail all these years. I guess he must don't talk about what he went to jail for or how the situation with Poe kind of messed him up. Nut what? Damn, you deleted it. Nut had been locked up and Rich told Poe, go, what? gave him this, and he named Poe as the connect. But do you? I don't see that in the information. Do you have proof of that? Because you can't look up that with Poe. All Poe shit is dark. It don't. You can't light it up. But I forgot all about this dude. And so my man from Virginia told me that the girl got a pardon recently. I didn't know that the girl had been doing time all that time. He said, "I'm gonna send it to you." I heard it, but if you're gonna send it to me, cool. Good luck. But as of just a month ago, on the way out the door, I didn't know he was one of the dudes that Biden granted clemency. It wasn't a pardon like people say it's on a list, but he was granted clemency. His sentence is supposed to end July 16th, 2025. Now, ain't that something? How many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all knew that? I'm gonna hit Unique and ask him, did he know that? I mean, Unique interviewed Poe and got an understanding of it. I never heard this dude Nut's story. Do we know that Nut really gave up some information on Poe? Is that true? Is that proven? Did anybody ever check that? Somebody said, that's my man. Who you talking about, Nut? Rich Porter's cousin. Yeah, that's the same one I'm talking about. Did y'all know he was still locked up? Did y'all know Biden just granted him clemency with that whole list of people? And I don't see no hot shit in this thing. So, like, all these years, Poe just been telling the story that he told on him. Where's the proof? I just looked at his indictment and his complaint. It ain't had none of that in there. Although when you look Poe name or Poe name connected, you don't see nothing about him telling on no Poe. And he went to trial. Where's that? I want to go back into that story now. So for 30 years, 30 plus years, Poe done told us that he told on him and don't nobody know the truth. And he never spoke, no Don Diva, no Feds magazine, none of that. That's true, Bill? Yeah, I just looked this case number up. His case is out of the Eastern District of Virginia. Nathaniel Watkins, 16598-083. He got a Fed number. You got to get more savvy with your sound. That Unique Mecca interview, you barely heard it. What you mean, on my page or on his page? I mean, on my channel or on his channel? Because I was really just supposed to be talking to the people on my side. I just clicked it on. You see, I was having some technical difficulties anyway because of where I was at. They said he told the Feds Poe was his connect. Don't know how true that is. Me neither. And I heard that only from Poe. But at this age, I don't believe nothing the rats say without cooperation, because the rats say whatever's beneficial to them at the time. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no way around that with Jack. But now I'm on a journalist mission to find out if he ever told the people Poe was his connect. I think Poe lied on that dude. I think Poe lied on that dude just to start telling. Because I don't see what he told. Yeah, on my page, it wasn't for my page, bro. So that's my bad. Damn, somebody else said what I said. So, man, that's new. That's more content, man. I'm about to get all the New York bloggers riled up. Nathaniel Watkins never told on Alpo. Breaking news. What y'all think? I'm gonna go holler at Unique. I'm gonna go holler at all the bloggers and say Nathaniel Watkins never told on Alpo. Can I start a fire? Stories with V. Hey V, didn't I tell you I was gonna go on this shit this morning? Yeah, I think Poe was welling about Slim telling on him. Man, I'm about to dig into it. I don't think Nut ever told on Poe. I think that was a lie Poe told to start telling. Can we bring that up? Hey V, can we dig into that story? I don't think Lil Nut ever told on Alpo. Rich cousin, Nathaniel Watkins, he in Otisville right now. Unless they send him to a halfway house. His release date is July 16th, 2025. Joe Biden just granted him clemency, something like January 22nd, January 25th, the other day. Barely, but not even a month ago. He just got granted clemency. Where's the proof that he ever told on Poe? Somebody said, there it is, big bro. I'm gonna start uncovering all these lies. Just like the lie about Poe had a party in DC, that was a lie. Everybody knew it was a lie, but I proved to y'all it was a lie. Now I just might be on to something. Might have never told on Alpo. How about that? And I ain't playing with his name because it's been a story that's been told for 35 years. Nobody ever challenged it. I never heard nobody dispute it. Next time, put closed caption on screen. Okay. Elaborate. I ain't gonna respond to you, bro, because you ain't really making no sense. I was gonna respond to you, but it ain't worth responding to you, bro. Matter of fact, I don't want you over here no more. Straight lie. That's a lie. It's Brick Squad to the rescue. I think Poe lying. I ain't sure, but I don't see no proof in pacing. Where's the proof? Brick Squad. Yeah, man. So as I looked up his thing, I don't see none of that. Only part where I see Poe name at is on the top, and it say terminated. Poe probably cooperated against him. Do anybody remember this story? We gonna bring the Poe Rich. We gonna bring all that back up again now. So Nut gonna about to come home. That's a whole new set of stories. What's up? He got caught with bond slips. He had a weird charge on it that I never saw, selling crack to a person under 21 by a person over 18. I never seen that charge before. He got a bunch of charges and he put a trial on that joint. I ain't dig all the way into it. That whole concept of that story, get streamed, y'all. Yeah, I got it. I gotta work it though. But yeah, man, I thought that was kind of interesting. I might hop off that Big Meech jump for a second and go back to that because with the Big Meech jump for real, man, it ain't nothing no more for me to read. He got to prove that he didn't know that she was an informant at this point in time. I done read all I needed to read on that one, man. I done read over 1,100 pages of that. Vlad didn't even ask Pat about her cousin. Vlad might don't remember that part of the story. Nobody, I never even knew what happened in that. I know what happened to Poe, and they told about the Alpo story, but I never knew what was the end of Nut, and I think I didn't care because I believed at that young age that Poe said he told on him. So I was like, okay, he's a rat, but I never seen no paperwork on that. Where's the proof of that story? They giving him kingpin because of the bond receipts. It was like 150K in bonds. I can't wait till my man GBE get on here. He the one reminded me that the girl got a life sentence and got pardoned by somebody. Whoever the girl, anybody remember the girl that was on the case with that? Which one from Detroit? The Up for Debate TV dude? Ain't nothing to argue with him about, bro. All he promoters lies. 50 got the meat. Got meat raw now. What? I don't know about all that. Where you get that from? But what's the girl name that was on the case with that child? Anybody remember? I gotta find her name. I ain't read through all of it yet because I'm working on a story about a homie of mine right now. I don't want to get too deep into it. See, on your stream bad, bro. Oh yeah. I'm from Baltimore, but I used to be out Clay Terrace. DC was like that in the early 2000s. Come on, man. You gonna come over here, you ain't got nothing better to say than a whole city was scared, a whole city was scared of one person. You gotta have something better than that to say, man. Well, I got a new DC jump coming right now about rap, man. Ruben Bell. Title contender middleweight out of Washington, D.C. Dude said Poe had to wait in the car. Stop. I don't know what that means. Nah. Oh, Combo was hooked up with the scumbag. Oh, I ain't talking about nobody calling nobody a scumbag. You talking about Kimber. Who never been here to say that. Okay. We used to whip in Brooklyn. Who? Who you talking about in Brooklyn? I'm lost. School me to that, because I was talking about Nut. On the case that Alpo keep talking about, that they started the investigation. He was on the run for the case. Hold on one second, y'all. Got a smoke in. Yeah, I'm back. I had to crack the window. Not co-defendant name is Cheryl Yvette Gilbert. Oh, that's what you were trying to say. Okay, Charlie P. Appreciate it. Brick Squad. That was a question to whoever posted that. I'm not sure what that was about. I forgot now. It's been a minute. Yeah, so that was his co-defendant. Yeah, I don't remember that story. I'm gonna go back into that story. What whole story pissed you off? The jungle, the girl, Kimber? I believe they did. They covered that in the Feds magazine back in the day. I ain't even know that was their case until years later. But that's his jump right there. Man, Ish might be the last Don now, man. What y'all think about that? I was mad. Young, I didn't know what the heck was going on. What you talking about? So now with all this controversy surrounding Demetrius, Who the reigning Michael Jordan of the D boys now? That's a question to all y'all. There's 100 people in here. I ain't saying Meech a rat, but now Meech got a cloud over him. So who is the king of the D boys? Who's the black king of the D boys now, y'all? I know it's an ignorant conversation and a topic, but I just got a question in my inbox. It said that even if Meech not messed up, if the situation is questionable, who is the poster boy of the black D boys now? I want to know. I got my own personal idea. Frank Matthews too. I'm talking about right now. We shouldn't be able to say. No, I'm talking about what black dude, because there's a couple of them that I know, but what black dude got a big case that went away, did his time, doing his time, and ain't said nothing. You don't even hear nothing about him. Somebody say TLC, and he's solid. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Freeway Ricky Ross. Oh, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one right there, bro. I don't want to get into that one, but I don't know if that's the regular Joe. Convertible Burt, I don't know about that one either. What y'all think about that convertible Burt? Everything work out with him? Everything covered with convertible Burt? Somebody said Tony Lewis, somebody said Kurt Bone, Brian Waterhead, Bo Bennett. Man, y'all going way back. I say Bo, huh, man? So now all these dudes, they track records check out. I know Tony Lewis track records check out. I read this shit. Jerry Lewis Bay. I heard a lot about Jerry Lewis Bay. Somebody said Craig Pettis. There were rumors about cooperation, but never any paperwork. He got life in the feds. What y'all think about Craig Pettis? I keep hearing mixed reviews on this Craig Pettis guy. That's Rich Cousin. Yeah, Nathaniel Watkins. That's nut. Somebody said PB Longway. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Let's stop it, bruh. I never knew whatever happened to the dude. Nut. I just decided to look him up today when I was trying to look up Alpo, Virginia case. Bunch of niggas we can't name, but they got out and started back hustling. Yeah, but I'm talking about on these levels, like we talking about, like with this BMF type of story. Yeah, I mean Frank Matthews, you gotta say him like your lead. His whole story legendary. His whole story legendary. Somebody said Southwest T. Butch Jones out of Detroit. Young Boys Incorporated. Is that when that's joint? I don't know about Butch Jones, bro. I ain't too sure about that. I went way back digging in the crates on that one right there. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot all about that, but there's a lot going on with that one. We gonna leave that one alone though. Outside of DC, you don't hear about. That could be true. Maybe in certain circles, because in some circles you do. Who is that? The uncle? Aaron Jones, JBN from Philly. Yeah, you don't hear about Asia. You don't hear about Aaron Jones. People act like Southwest T wasn't moving the same amount. Wait, no. Falcone? No, I said black though. They going on Bush Jones. I don't remember that whole Bush Jones story, man. I don't remember. I don't even really want to speak on it because I don't remember. Come on, smash the like button. It's free. Shout out to my man Go TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Anybody remember the Bush Jones story? That John way too. I read that story back in prison in my 20s. That John was in one of the magazines. That's how I got on these street stories, reading the magazines in jail. Don Devan, shout out to Kevin Childs and Tiffany. Shout out to Sue Hampstead. Say Boy George from the Bronx, Boy George from the Bronx, keep a knife on him. I don't know nothing bad about that guy though. I don't know him personally though. I ain't never meet him. Oh, somebody said Kevin Childs. Okay, his name came up. Got a whole lot going on with that. Which turn? DC turn? I don't know, but I'm about to go look up the rest of this little thing on the net. Who you think? I think Ish. That's what I think. But Ish don't talk about that shit. I ain't had the dude from Brooklyn though. Donald Tompkins. I don't know who that is either. Milton Bush Jones said on YouTube he cooperated. I didn't see that, so I'm not. That's what someone else said. Oh, shout out to Guy Fisher. Yeah, we can't forget about Guy Fisher. Preem came. I mean, not Preem. Well, Prince came home with a solid jacket, solid record. Ain't no rat shit. Somebody said this is at least one in every major city. True Bill. PB Kirkland. PB Kirkland might be one. I ain't gonna say no might be one. I wasn't thinking about old way back, but yeah, PB Kirkland. Say PB Kirkland. Facts. Harlem World King. Yeah, PB Kirkland. You can't forget PB Kirkland. Damn, being as though y'all on that range. Shit, Chaz Williams. Since you gonna go back that far, Chaz Williams, bona fide man. You gonna do a show on Berry Farms and the bodies that dropped around. I don't do shows on bodies, bruh. No disrespect. I ain't hip to Naman Williams. I ain't hip to him. Shout out to Baltimore though. No disrespect. I ain't hip to him. What era in time is Williams from? These are something to brag about. I'm not gonna say that he's saying it was bragging, but he's saying that jump, that's a Bermuda Triangle over there. The Philly Black Mafia cats. The first ones, like way back, the 70s ones. Yeah, you talking about the original ones. That's what you talk about, ain't you? Yeah, the original ones. Yeah, well, one of the original ones got deleted by some of them for cooperating in the DC case. You know that, right? When they came down here and they deleted all the people at the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar house on 16th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., which led to the people taking over the municipal building downstairs. I mean, downtown. That's major event in DC history. It's also connected to Philadelphia and connected to Mosque number 9. Ain't that Mosque number 9? What's that jump? No disrespect to Philly, no disrespect to the nation, but what's the murder mosque? Is that Mosque number 9? Somebody said 1990. Yeah. What's the murder mosque, y'all? No disrespect, but the jump they call the murder mosque. Is that Mosque number 9? Man, Burry got shot that day. That's a fact. Got hit. They took over the whole city. They shut the city down. The Hanafis. I forgot Brett's name. It slipped my mind just that fast. He came from Gary, Indiana, though. I got a joint I did on them, on the Hanafis when they took over. Carlos Ortiz, New York, Carlos, Baltimore. Somebody said they remember that. Yeah, I mean, it was before my time. I read about it, but I was locked up. Some of the dudes from that day were still locked up by the time I grew up and got caught up in the system. Ron Harvey was one of them. Ron Harvey, Sam Christian, and something else. We're looking at old cases. What about the Rafe Webman case? There was an Atlanta guy helping him in Lewisburg. Did he flip? Damn, I don't even know about this person you talk about, this Atlanta guy. I ain't even aware of that. Bill Underwood. Who was Bill? Oh, yeah. That was another name. That was somebody know what they know. You know Daryl Meeks. I don't think I do. They say it was Mars number 12. I was getting ready to say that. I ain't want to guess. Mars number 12. Murder Mars. That's just off the top of my head, though, bro. You can't fault me. I ain't got no notes or nothing. I'm just this in my head. Yeah, I'm 67, baby. Greatest Southeast. Oh, salute. You know something. So you know about people like Linwood Gray and Eddie Mathis and all them dudes from back then. Racket our dudes still solid. What about Vic Davis or Von Davis? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know who that is, Von Davis. I don't think I do. Who is that? Big Lip Moochie Potomac guy. Shout out to Big Dog, man. A lot of people don't even know that. We're gonna keep that quiet. I don't know. Maybe I just ain't here. Where in DC? Okay, yeah, you hipping me to something. That's before my time. Adrian Davis son. Oh, I wasn't hip. Somebody said Vincent Hill Southwest. Yeah, they got a whole Joan on the K Street crew on the FBI files. Yeah, shout out to Iz. We had the gym round one. Yeah, I must. That's like I missed that. Somebody said Michael BJ. Y'all going deep in the crates in the DC Underworld. Who is Sonny? I just started digging, but I see that the dude Nut got he got granted clemency on January 22nd. He about to come home this year. I ain't know where it would ever happen to him. Sugar Ray brother used to be in there. Yeah, Rap Man used to be in there too. I'm working on a Rap Man joint now. Nah, I never did anything on Eddie Vance, but I shout out to Ty and Madness and all them, the man, help create that whole gear, that urban gear. Yeah, somebody just said Michael BJ. Shout out to Clay Turris. He said, yeah, that's my mob. All the dudes from Kenilworth used to come through. Yeah, they had me think about it. Back then in the 90s, we had, man, 4, 5 champions out of DC, straight out the hood. He said Lamont Chase, Jeff from R Street. Man, y'all on one tonight, ain't y'all? Well, let me knock this out. I gotta go dig. I kind of got thrown off a little bit by that nut story. I wanted to see if anybody remembered or if there was any proof, you know what I mean, that what the dude Poe said about him. But we gonna see what's up. But nevertheless, I don't see nothing to say that. But I'm gonna check it out. Classes before my time, Harlem World. Right from over southeast, they say pop. Overline fresh gear. Scorpio, what it do? Like I said, the female name is Shirley Vet Gilbert. I'm on it. I'm about to write it down. They say she got a pardon. Gilbert? Yeah, you say Gilbert. Back then you had to throw them hands. That's a fact. So people can't believe nothing Post stated. From that nigga was a master spin out. Nah, bro, Lamar, you right. So you think I'm right? You feel what I'm saying? Then she got pardoned a few years ago. Is there any proof that Nut told on Poe? Uh, is it any proof of that? Or did he just put a room on this dude for 35 years? Because I don't believe nothing them informants say. They say whatever they need to say. Like, I don't believe nothing they say without something that's supporting it. And I'm looking at his paperwork. I don't see nothing in it to say that. I don't see it. The man's still in jail. Poe done been home and everything. Come on, man. Come on. What sense do that make, y'all? What sense do that make? That man's still in jail. Poe done been home, got cracked and all that. Yeah, she got pardoned a few years ago. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Ain't no proof. Just him throwing a jacket on him. He went to trial. Yeah, I mean, and I don't, I know he said it was just a statement. I don't see none of that. I just looked at it real quick. I mean, like when I say quick, I mean like 20 minutes quick. I went all the way to the bottom, saw that he got granted clemency last month or something like the 22nd, went by and did all that. But then I thought to myself, I said, where's the proof that he ever told on somebody? That's why I never cared. I never looked it up. I thought about it this morning. I said, I wonder where that dude at. He in Otisville right now. Madness Gear DC Legend Pioneer. Shout out to the Madness Gear, man. I got Madness Gear here right now. I think Poe lying. Poe said all kind of stuff to justify what he did to someone he called a friend. That's a true bill. I think he lying on that. I think we should vindicate that from that BS if that's not true. I mean, for those who care about that story, like I think people use that story as just a by the wayside situation. Yeah, I agree with that too. We said he'll spin on it. But I'm gonna go check it out, man. I'll be back, man.